Welcome into the BSN Avalanche Weekly Breakdown series presented by Headed West. Since 1996, Headed West continues to be Colorado's premier smoke shop and lifestyle store. When only the best will do, Headed West has the service and selection for you. I'm Allie Monroy here with BSN Avalanche beat writer Adrian Dater at the BSN Denver studio, where we're breaking down the Avs' upcoming games. Colorado welcomes the Dallas Stars to the Pepsi Center on Wednesday. Then the team travels to Minnesota to take on the Wild on Friday and come back home on Saturday to take on the Calgary Flames. The Avs are now 6-1-1 at home and play 2 of their next 3 at the Pepsi Center. Adrian, what are some of the reasons the team has played so much better at home than past years?
Well, Allie, I would like to believe it has something to do with youth. All these young guys, I mean, they never get tired. Everything's fresh for them. They come out, they've got a home crowd cheering for them. I think it has to do with the mindset of youth. You come out more energized to just do everything when you're a younger guy. I think younger teams generally play better at home. May not be always perfectly right on that case, you stat watchers who want to email me, but I think there's just a newer, fresher attitude when these guys play hockey. I think it comes out a little bit more at home. They're just a little more confident. Got to work on that road record a little bit still. Seems like they're a little intimidated and miss some of this youth still. But when they come home, boy, they just are jacked up to play hockey. And you know, I think that's a prime reason why this is happening. They got to go try to be 7-1-1 tomorrow night.
Carl Soderberg has played a lot better than last year. He had a total of 14 points in 80 games last season and now has 8 points in just 16 games. Why do you think this has been the case, and why is it so important that he keeps playing well?
You know, it's so surprising, Allie, too, because he was benched the first game of the year. He's coming off a terrible year. I wasn't even sure he's going to be a regular player. Ever since that first game where he was benched, he has responded with all the right moves. I think Matt Duchene's trade has something to do with him having a little more ice time of late and having a few more points. He scored the tying goal the other day in Detroit. It was just a huge goal. He was on the ice in the final minute of the game, which shows you the kind of confidence the coaching staff has in him right now. He was always a good player before, 40, 50 points a year. He had 51 his first year with the Avs. He just had that horrible last year. But then again, so did everybody else. So, you know, to me, he's just more back on track the way he used to be. But it's great to see, because for a while we were thinking, boy, this guy's going to be bought out or his career is done.
Do you think players typically have some more trouble a day after a holiday?
Well, I know writers do. A little too much tryptophan in our systems to get behind a keyboard. But again, no, I don't think so in this case. The Avalanche do play the day after Thanksgiving in Minnesota. Maybe I'd be worried about that if this were a bunch of older guys who had a little bit bigger bellies and like to eat a lot more. But these guys are young. They're going to come out hungry in Minnesota, I think. This is a division game. They should be pumped up. It's going to be a holiday atmosphere, so usually guys like to play in those kind of situations. But if this were Turkey Day itself, yeah, it'd be a little more problem. I mean, NBA players have to play on Christmas Day, so do NFL. So, yeah, but hockey, you know, it's not as big a deal. Everybody's from Canada, you know, Russia, Sweden. They don't have the American Thanksgiving tradition that we do here. Maybe Eric Johnson we should you know, watch him a little bit, being one of the Americans on the team. But otherwise, I don't think so. I think these guys are going to come out fresh and ready to go, and tryptophan should not be a problem in Minnesota.
Well, to catch all of our coverage, be sure to go to bsnavalanche.com. For Adrian Dater, I'm Allie Monroy, BSN Denver. Customer service is what the team at Headed West is all about, from helping first-timers learn how to hand roll or fill a water pipe to sharing helpful hints and tips with longtime connoisseurs. Their staff is here to assist you. Check them out at theheadedwest.com.